1st, Physicians Formula dropped 2 items that are going to be limited edition to butter us up for summer. Butter collection palettes are going to be sold on Physician Formula's website, and they're still in stock on that site, and also inside of Walmart stores as well as on Walmart's website. Now on the website it's sold out. You guys clean them out, but if you're available to find it in the stores, that would be the best route. Now the brand sent me both of the kits. I have one that is light/medium, and then the other one I have is medium/deep. So I'm going to be showing you both of those. Also, I wanted to hurry and get this up so that way if you are able to find them in your local Walmart, you're able to at least know what the shades are, especially if you are closer to my skin tone. Both palettes contain 2 new butter highlighters, and those are only going to be available inside the palette, so they are not part of the original highlighter collection. And also each palette comes with their new fragrance. Again, only available inside the palette, and I believe just for this summer release. Each palette comes in a flip top container that is quite reflective. You lift up the top and it just goes into a little bit more detail right here, and then what is inside each kit. Now the actual container itself inside of the box lifts up, and I'm going to lift it up gingerly because I'm going to tell you what happened just right there. Boop, I'm not even gonna go further than that. And then inside the box is empty, so you can use it for storage. You know what I did? I actually put 6 ColourPop highlighters in there. When I first took these out of the container and I turned it around just to look at it, and then the highlighter in the dark kit just fell right out. So I pressed it back inside, but I am not going to tip it because I think that these are quite delicate. This is the light to medium kit. I personally feel that the shade selection would suit pale skin and fair skin. I wouldn't think of medium skin when I'm looking at these shades. That's just my own professional opinion. You have the bronzer that says bronzer, that's the shade name, and then you have the blush in here which is named Natural Glow. Then you have the highlighters down here, Full Moon, Galactic, and then right here is the fragrance. I was just afraid of that popping out. For the light to medium kit, I see the bronzer and the blush shades geared more towards pale skin as well as fair skin. I personally would not recommend it for medium skin tones, but that's just my own professional opinion. Here are the swatches of what the bronzer as well as the blush looks like on my skin tone. So again, the kit is geared more towards fair skin. On someone, let's say with my skin tone, deep tan, very deep skin, these 2 shades here are just going to appear as highlighters. Moving on to the medium to deep kit, housed in the same little box that actually fell when I lifted it out. So here's the highlighter that I did press in together. So just be careful if you're going to tip it. Just be careful. The bronzer and the blush that are in the medium to deep kit, I actually already own those as individual products right here. Now I've already did a dedicated review on the new bronzers as far as the shade expansion. There's 2 new shades. So I'll have the video up in the cards as well as listed in the info box in case you wanted to get a little bit more information about the brand. And I go into my own personal thoughts as far as the color selection. Both of these shades on my skin tone provides a much more subtle appearance, but I can build it up. Myself, I am not necessarily used to subtle bronzers. I like mine more red based. I'm just not used to it. I'm getting used to it though. I do like how it warms up my complexion. That has been something that has grown on me, as well as the blush. And this blush has been something I notice I have been pulling a lot more of on the weekends for those early morning Saturday events for my son. But again, those are the shades that are in the kit. The medium to deep kit is what I feel would work best for the medium skin tones, the dark tan skin tones. And you're going into the deeper series myself where I am medium deep. Once it gets to me, I feel any skin tone beyond me is just going to start turning into a highlighter shade. So just keep that in mind. In reference to the new butter highlighters, myself, I own 1 highlighter. I own the one that is that rose gold shade. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I love that formula of the butter highlighters. It just has that bouncy texture to it, very much like ColourPop. I can apply it with my fingers and blend it out, or I can use a brush. Now for full moon, that one looks quite fair, like a white shade here in the box, but on my skin I was pleasantly surprised to see how it is a stronger yellow tone. So I think that my skin tone pulls out that yellow. The shade Galactic here, this one looks like, to me looking at it, it looks like a ashy purple, like a violet, very, very light. So I'm thinking, that one's probably not going to work on me. But again, pleasantly surprised that the shade actually looks different. I feel on my skin tone, it pulls out more of a silver shade, just like a silver white shade. It's not a strong contrast, but it's not something that I'm gonna wear alone. I can mix both of the shades, but what I've been doing is using it as my tear duct shade, and it looks beautiful. Beautiful. The fragrance is called Butter Paradise, and it's a small little container here. This is 0.5 fluid ounces. Now this is actually something I feel I would use up, so I actually like that it's not this big tall bottle. I thought at first glance that the fragrance would smell exactly like the butter bronzers, like exactly like that. So I'm feeling that it's going to be that strong, I don't even want to say coconut, because I personally can't take a strong coconut smell because I'm allergic to coconut and just will start to make me feel sick. But I just naturally assumed, oh, it smells just like the butter formula. But to me, I feel it doesn't. I have it on right now. There's no notes on the website for Physicians Formula as far as the ingredients. But what it smells like to me is a faint scent of the butter formula. We're talking faint. Best way that I can describe the Butter Paradise fragrance is it's an island scent with a sweet smell added to it, but it's not overpowering and it's not overwhelming. I actually like the smell. I do notice that it does not last very long. I have applied it in the morning. I would say probably by lunchtime, I no longer can smell it. That's about it. Those are my thoughts and my experience using and swatching both of the Physicians Formula Butter Collection palettes. I feel if you fit into one of the color categories and you're able to find the kit, especially at your local Walmarts, grab it. I think for the price, you're getting a lot of product. You're going to get value out of it. They make great gifts. Mother's Day, if you can find it in the store, of course, and birthdays, holidays. It'll last till Christmas. Go ahead and get your Christmas shopping done now. So I do feel that those are great kits for your summer glow and your summer butter experience. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.